Sometimes, the lack of money can keep you from accomplishing your goals. If this is a big concern for you and you feel like money blocks are holding you back, then try to approach it head on and take measures to achieve the financial freedom that will help to make your dreams come true. And it can be a bit overwhelming to feel out of control sometimes. No one likes blocks against money, and everyone would like to have perfect thoughts about everything, but that's not possible for most of us. But with even the slightest positive change, our old programming will no longer get in the way. However, many people often don't even realize what's happening. After all, your money blocks won't send you a memo to tell you that they exist. So are you ready to bust through that old programming and make some giant leaps towards abundance? Then this video is for you. What is a money block? The term money block has become popular in the manifesting world, but what it really means is that you have a limiting belief relating to money. Again, although you might think this doesn't apply to you, if you're not where you want to be with money, then there are things related to work standing in your way and need addressing. But before you worry about your self-esteem, be aware that most people struggle with this same issue. Thoughts about money can be hard to shake. We may have adopted our negative ideas about money from observing or talking to family members, friends, or by living in a society that emphasizes and reinforces those beliefs. As kids, we face many of the same challenges and problematic events that continue to have an effect on us as adults. You've been thinking bad thoughts about money for a long time without realizing it, so long that you don't see them as beliefs anymore, but as facts. I'm here to share 5 of the most common money blocks with you so that you can work to free yourself from these harmful and limiting beliefs. 5 common money blocks. 1. It is hard to earn money. 2. I never have enough money. 3. Money is evil. 4. I don't know how to deal with money. 5. I'm scared of money. How to clear your money blocks. After going through all these steps to determine what may be affecting your income, the final step is to take the information and learn what you can do about it. Clear the blocks that could potentially be preventing you from earning more. Focus on things like your mindset so that you can maintain control and make a plan of action. Just to warn you, the clearing process doesn't happen overnight. Programming from earlier in one's life can take a while to fully clear away. If you want to see the long-term benefits of the changes you made, it's important not to give up. Small changes may feel insignificant, but they can lead to huge results in the future. Cultivate awareness. The hardest part of finding a limiting belief is simply to notice that you're having one. These thoughts have been so deeply embedded in our psyche that we just assume they're actually true even if they're not. To get started, remember the list of money blocks again and notice if you resonate with any of those concepts and ideas. Become really honest with yourself, because that's the only way you'll get to the root of the problem. Notice how you feel when you are about to do an activity which often has you feeling stuck. It's sometimes easy to identify a money block even if it doesn't show up for a long time. If you experience even a tiny drop of dread, then you can be sure that there's some bad news to follow. So get curious, and try to figure out where those feelings originally came from. The way in which you think of things is what shapes your reality. So what are you expecting to happen with money? If you expect only bad things, then it is likely that the worst will come true. I mean, try expecting to see a check in the mail rather than a bill. To maximize your score, also keep a notebook and write down blocks as you come across them. Once you are aware of them, it can be surprising how many you can find. Writing them down helps you keep on track and get over any obstacles that may pop up. Reframe your beliefs. To successfully reframe a belief, you just need to look at it objectively and realize that it's merely just a story. That means that we can choose to change the story if we want. We often repeat these programmed statements as truths without questioning them. However, a little bit of deeper thought reveals that they're not necessarily true. For example, there are a variety of ways to make more money. Doing well with your finances doesn't happen all the time, but you can always learn how to handle it better. It may seem like the world revolves around money and it may seem to be bad. But it can also be a force for good. Try to write down some good things money can bring. The truth is that not all definitive statements are correct, in the same way not all generalizations are true. There's a reason, not just in psychology but also in biology, that our brains like to conserve energy in routine thoughts. They have this tendency not to want to expend as much energy, perhaps because they are lazy or simply because they make an awful lot of sense. Sticking to limiting beliefs and not letting yourself change or grow is a big problem that you can overcome. You always have the option to choose a new belief and let go of your self-defeating thoughts. As soon as you notice a limiting belief, start seeking out the evidence against that way of thinking. A little dedication and concentration will help you reduce the impact your self-limiting thoughts have on your life. Stay grateful. When we are in a negative mindset, it's sometimes because of our attachment to money worries. Take a break and start to feel more abundant by thinking about what really matters in life. One of the easiest ways to get out of a downward spiral and move into an abundance mentality is to start being grateful for what you already have. It sounds too simple, but I promise you that it works. Don't worry about who you are or where you are in life, there's something to be grateful for at this very moment. No matter how big or small your purchase, we want you to feel special and happy. Remember, what you focus on always expands. So always aim to concentrate on the good things in your life and instead of dwelling on what you don't have. Your entire perception will shift and becoming positive will become a reality. The bottom line is that if you want to feel grateful for your Chanel bag now, not next year when it comes in the mail, you're going to have wait a long time. A positive attitude towards money is essential if you want to break free of life limits. Often, our own feelings about money can be what's stopping us from reaching our goals. The bad news is that it could be years before you make a change. But the good news is here. You can take back control with the decisions and changes you make today. I hope this video will help you reframe a few of the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from your financial goals. Don't let those negative thoughts stand in the way, you're already on the pathway towards a better life. Keep going.